Yo, just a heads up, y'all. I said in this video that I wouldn't be working on two customs. I only ended up working on one because it's the first time I'm doing this, so I'm trying to figure out, the workload for each video, and I'm just only working on one. I'm only working on the one that was showcased in the footage. So just wanted to give y'all that disclaimer. Greetings! Good morning, everyone. Well, it's 11:58 at the time of recording this, so I guess a good early afternoon. Uh, Hope y'all are doing well so far. Welcome back to, I guess this is really the first video where you get to see like the work in action. So welcome to the first video of my Lego custom minifigure vlogs. What I hope to do today, we're going to be working on two customs. These are the customs that I last have left off of, and I haven't gotten back to working on them. So the first one will be Luffy from One Piece. It's just a season 1 design because I watched the first 60 episodes and then I gave up. So that's pretty much the only design that I ever really saw of Luffy. And it's a very simple design. It's gonna be a pretty simple custom to make. There is one challenge I'll have with it, and I'll talk about it later. But without further ado, let's turn my phone camera on and show y'all what I'm working with. This is the progress that I've made so far on Luffy, if it will focus for y'all. But yeah, so with Luffy so far, this is what I have. Very, very simple. Like I said, I got the hair mold. I might redo the hair mold in the future, and I would love for my camera to focus, but it seems like it does not want to. There we go, that's better. But yeah, so I might want to redo the hair mold, only reason being the side parts, or the side of the hair, and I guess a little bit of the back, is a little more thicker than I would like it to be. But I feel like I did the bangs pretty decently. I was pretty happy with how the bangs turned out. But yeah, so the challenge that I mentioned earlier. The challenge is I also need to make a clay mold of his hat, but I wanted it to be removable. I didn't want his hair and his hat to be the same, because from the episodes that I watched, the very small portion of the show that I actually watched, his hat came off a lot. So I feel like it only is fitting that I, have the hat and hair be two separate pieces that can be connected. So I think we need to get started, everyone. What do you think? I think. I don't think. But, so I have this like Patrick Star Lego feet that I'm gonna be, or legs I'm gonna be using, so I'm gonna have to take that apart real quick. I don't know if there is like a technique of taking Lego like parts, like Lego pieces apart, like for minifigures. I just kind of have to yank them off. God, this one I really have to yank off. There we go. That was a lot harder than it needed to be. So, yeah, you can see if it'll freaking focus. Good lord. Okay, but like, I guess you can sort of see like where I was like really trying to take that piece off, that little indent right there. I'm gonna open my little case up so I can grab the paintbrushes that I need. I think I will be using this paintbrush for the legs to start out with. Reason why I want to use this paintbrush instead is because I don't want to use a thicker paintbrush, because you definitely don't want the coats of paint to be like thicker than the Lego figures themselves, because it'll definitely be noticeable. So you want the coats of paint to be as thin as possible. At least that's with my experience. So with that, let us proceed. We are going to need, obviously, we don't need that, but we do need red. So we'll be using red today. Blue for his like jean shorts, his jorts. Black for his his hair, eyeballs, or pupils, his mouth, his face in general. White for his eyes. I'm looking at a picture of Luffy right now. I don't think he has white anywhere else. Brown for his sandals. I don't know if I'm gonna use gray for like his sandal straps or not. I think I'm looking at the picture right now. It's like a lighter shade of black, but I think I'm just gonna use black for his sandals. But this gray will be on standby in case I change my mind. And this like peachy color for his skin tone. So I don't really need yellow anymore. I need yellow for his buttons, but as you can see, kind of already took care of Luffy's buttons. So I think we're good on that. So yeah, I am going to go ahead and get started and show y'all how it's done. So I don't know if you need to do this every single time, but when I use paint, I definitely shake it up before use. So I'm gonna get started with his legs, and again, I don't really know if you need to shake it up every time or not. I do, so we're gonna go ahead and put that down. I'm used to having like terrible posture, like looking at my Legos close up, but with my camera set up right now, I'm gonna have to like really work around that, but I think I will be okay. These are new paintbrushes, by the way. I mentioned that in my introduction video, but I'm gonna be using new paint. That's kind of paint brushes, I'm sorry. That's kind of exciting. So you just get a little dab of paint and let us begin. Of course, the second I start out, this idiot has to interfere with my masterpiece. So let us try again. So we're gonna go ahead and just, I don't really need to paint the top part because that'll be where his jeans are. But yeah, I gotta lock in real quick, guys. I am not the best painter, as you will clearly see. I am not like a good painter at all. But I try my best, and that's all I can do, you know? So you can see right here, like this top part right here and this bottom part right there is a little too much paint. So I'm trying to like get it off a little bit. I think I can't really avoid this little blotch right here because there's already like paint on it. Granted, I could have like taken it off, but I'm lazy. So what I do, I don't paint the entire like leg, like every single side. I leave the back for last just so I can like rest it and not have to worry about it like falling over. So it's just easier for me. But I'm sure some other Lego custom figure creators have better strategies than I do. Next, I think we are going to try to get something going for his hat. That sounds like fun. Let's do that. So I don't really. I need to get a different kind of clay. I need to get clay that air dries because these are used for like a lot. This is meant to be like for much bigger projects, but obviously these are not big projects. So um, I'm just gonna make do with what I have. I've been making it work thus far, but it definitely is difficult for sure. So obviously this you can tell where I added the little piece. You could tell like let's see that little indent right there. So what I do to like try to blend it in a little better is I take a toothpick and I kind of just like roll it out a little bit just to get it to mesh a little better. Doesn't always completely hide it away, and there probably is a better strategy. This toothpick is messed up. Actually, I need to use a different one, but it may not, there might be like a better strategy, but this is just what I found to work for me. So yeah, just if it'll freaking focus, I could show you guys. But yeah, I just blend it in a little bit, roll the toothpick on so that way it kind of it shows like it's more like one piece, no pun intended. Okay, guys, finally I got the brim. It looks a little rough right now, I understand, but I got the brim at a length that I want it, if it'll focus for y'all. Yeah, so I got the brim the way that I like it. I'll do some touch up, some finishing touches to make it look nicer. Don't worry, I will take care of that. But yeah, I think it's coming along quite nicely. And there's a trooper cameo for y'all because she thinks she needs to eat, even though she has a full plate of food that she doesn't want to consume because she's a brat and she's orange. So, sorry if I'm racist. Guys, I think we are ready. So I'm gonna have to try to gently take this off. Yep, there we go. I have been very pissed off at my mother for the past, how long have we been living here? Almost 3 years because she has not invested in oven mitts. She's invested in whatever the heck these things are. we are not, I don't want to discriminate against poor people because they can't help their situation sometimes. So I don't want to say we are not poor people, but we have the income to invest in some oven mitts from Dollar Tree. So my next paycheck, I promise you guys, my next paycheck, it's Tuesday, I get paid Friday. Next paycheck, I'm getting me some oven mitts because this is poverty. This is poverty. But yeah, so got the oven set to 275. Let's go ahead, put them in. The hat is done, the clay part, I haven't painted it yet. But check this out. He can hold it. Isn't that so cool? I think that's really cool. That's actually gonna be it. I was hoping to like do it like start to finish, but it's not really doable because I want to keep these videos at like 15 to 20 minute length for the most part, and I have like almost 40 minutes of footage to go through. So that's gonna do it, guys. Thank you so much for taking some time out of your day to watch me just talk about random stuff and the process. I am really enjoying this a lot. Like, this is soothing, this is comforting. It's a good thing for me to work on and to be productive with, and I appreciate you coming along with me. So next episode, gonna keep working on Luffy. I think I am just gonna finish his legs, going to paint the hat and the face, and hopefully I might get everything done next episode. We'll find out. Thank you guys. Y'all take care. Have a good one.